Hey everybody. Alright, building day. So just got back from the store and got a bunch of supplies that I'll show you here in a minute. I've got a couple of cameras hooked up. I don't know what I'm going to get. I'll try and remember to get some footage. It's really bright out here. I'll try and remember better to get some footage along the way, some stills probably with my DSL, that kind of stuff. But for now, let me show you what I've got to start the project. I doubt very much I'm going to complete it today, but we'll see. So I am having trouble with my sight here. Sorry about that. Okay, 6 8x4 sheets of just foam block styrofoam. It's not an R-rated, and I'm not concerned about it. It's going to do what I need it to do, which is create dead air space under the trailer. Got 18 2x3s because they were actually cheaper than 2x2, which is strange. These are foam insulation split core, which is where I'm going to put the water pipe after I do aluminum foil across it, and then so aluminum foil the whole pipe and the heat tape along it, and then put it in here, and then seal these up for my potable water, city water connection. And over here I've got 8 sheets of OSB to get started on the skirting. Not cheap. I spent an awful lot of money today. I'd say I'm probably sitting around the $500 mark, but it is what it is. I got to get done. Got to fix all of this up. I did buy 2 heat tapes. Show you those. So here's my city water connection. Finally got a real marine grade hose. It's 25 feet, which is way longer than I wanted, but that's the only size they had. And it's the 3rd store that I went to. Bunch of aluminum foil for the hoses. So this is the 30, whoops, sorry about the fingers. This is the 30-foot pipe heat cable, which I'm going to use for the sewer line. And then I've got a 24-footer, which I'm going to use for the water line. So I was hoping to get a 15-foot water line, so I could have spent a little less on this, but it is what it is. Some screws, deck screws, 1.5s, and got a bunch of other stuff I bought for the trailer, actually. Some new dish soap, or more dish soap. Some cleaning stuff like pine sol, lemon scent, whatever. Got a holder for paper towels finally, and toilet brush, which is awesome, so I can keep my toilet a little cleaner, or clean. And yeah, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna open up the shed, get my tools going, start figuring and plotting and cutting and whatnot. So like I said, I'll try and get some footage here and there, but it'll probably just be progress updates. All right, talk to you soon. All right, I have finished coating the water hose in aluminum foil. So now I'm going to add the heat tape to it. And I'll show you that once it's done. Well, Houston, we might have a problem. I put the hose and the heat tape in the foam, and then I did a little bit more research, and this might be an issue. This tape might get too hot for this foam. I might actually have to get fiberglass insulation and figure out how to tube it, which will be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So I've got it plugged in. I'm gonna see if I can get it to heat up a bit and find out what kind of temperature we're gonna be looking at here. I'll get back to you. Hey everybody. All right, so a few setbacks, a little bit of frustration. It's fine. I'm gonna go up to the firing range and blow off some steam and ammunition, and then come back and take another look at it. I've got a friend of mine who's a carpenter who's going to come over and take a look at it with me, as well as bring me some proper size screws, because I forgot 2-inch screws, and some insulation that he's got left over from a job, so we'll get her done. But right now I'm gonna go shoot some guns. Good morning, everybody. Building the skirt system. So this is my prototype, I guess. It's my first one that I've built. Just a 2x3 frame with OSB on the outside. So this is actually the inside we're looking at here, and that would be the outside. And then that is going to go along the side of the trailer all the way around and block the wind and air. A buddy of mine gave me a big old thing of insulation, so I'm going to have to get some plastic and be able to lay that into this and plastic over it on the inside. But that's a huge benefit. That was free, so that's awesome. Thank you very much, Simon. So yeah, this one here has taken me probably about 45 minutes. But now that I sort of know what I'm doing with it, it should get easier and be a little quicker. So here we go. That's my buddy Simon. Say hi, Simon.
Hey, hello everyone in Phillip.
So he's come over with his amazing expertise as a know-it-all.
Yes, know-it-all.
To help do the skirting and get this thing done up so that we can live through the winter. And you made a good point, because you guys are living in a trailer as well, so you have the knowledge, because this is virtually the same as your home.
This will be just like home, but small.
Yeah, much smaller.
It's gonna be great.
Love it. Right on. Thank you. Getting all sorts of tools out and set up to get this job done. Got the insulation kind of laid out here, make sure it's nice and dry. Just putting some coffee on for Simon and I so we can really get at it.
Members of your audience class, he asked me, when they heard no wheat, no culture, I don't want to be a hunter-gatherer, and here's to the farmer. I had no good answer, except to reply, apologize, and tell him his letter had given me pause.
I think this, check the link on that one.
He's right, of course. The Plains First Nations had a developed culture and history. In his book, Clearing
So what
the
we're going to
Plains,
start doing
James
is
Dashock
cutting
puts forward that Prime Minister John A.
or
Macdonald
cutting
withheld
one,
food
the
and
long one,
starved the First
putting it
Nations
aside because the
in
short
order
one
to make
will
way
scrap.
for the culture
Can't get two
and the
long ones out of
farmers
each
that
one,
I
so
had
you have to
lost.
start cutting a long one and a short one.
Okay, so I can
Considered
work on
in
that.
this
How long are our long
context,
ones going to be?
wrote Mr. Pesci,
9.5.
your comments take on a much
So you have to
darker
mark two
tone.
of them.
Okay.
I'm not seeking to demonize anyone, he continued, neither past nor present. I'm only trying to do my small part to help foster discussion and reflection on Canada's past, present, and future as we all work to build a stronger and more united Canada that includes the perspectives of all members of society. Many thanks, he concluded, for the work that you do and for taking the time to consider these thoughts.
Okay, so we're only getting one out of it,
It
right?
was not the first time
Okay.
I got called out this
But we
summer.
will get
In
a
June,
46.5
when I
next
happened
time out
to
of
be
it.
reading the book I mentioned earlier, David Hackett Fisher's engrossing biography of Samuel
That's why I
de
put the little X on
Champlain,
that side.
I happened to find myself at McMaster University in the company
Like
of
I
a
know.
professor of history and a First Nations student. I'd been mesmerized by Fisher's
What do you
book,
think of my hammer?
Champlain's Dream, from Christmas contention.
I know I have one. I just didn't
contention
bother
that I
looking
had
for
never
it.
heard before.
So which
The
one is this?
Nouvelle France.
That is the key.
And
Oh, scrap,
especially
okay.
Champlain.
That's the 46 and a half
Were
for the
deeply
next.
sympathetic to and understanding of the First Nations. That Champlain's dream was, in fact, to make common cause with the First Nations
Here, you
in
take
ways
this one.
way beyond tactical necessity. When I brought up what I perceived to be Champlain's sympathy at lunchtime
So
with the
that
professor and his
little
students,
X is at the side that you're
thesis
cutting
was
to
met
keep,
with a
or
bemused silence.
yeah. So
Until the First
here's
Nations
49 and a half on this
spoke up.
side.
The
So
sympathetic
when you mark,
colonizer, she said,
just like you would read it.
as the history
Okay.
professor smiled on benignly.
Oh,
I know it's
I had
backwards
in
for
fact
you
intended,
guys, 'cause
as I mentioned
your head is
earlier,
the other way,
to
right?
talk
But
more about the
now,
Champlain
it's all the
book
right way
today.
up and down.
right. Okay.
It is,
So
as
then
I
you-
said, a fantastic read, but
Straight
more
down.
provocative than I had imagined.
Oh, okay.
That's on the strap.
I would
and
like
this
to
side
think
is what
that
you cut,
it is
so it's right
truer
on the
than not,
point.
Okay.
but I no
Here's
longer
the check
feel
mark.
qualified or
I try to make it
obliged
straight
to
down for
argue
about
that.
half an inch.
That silent
Oh,
moment
that's right.
during that lunch has caused
Okay,
me to
makes
question
sense.
other stories I have been told and gone on to tell.
Well, you know what? I went through
When
about 40
did
of them
those
to get 18.
storytellers see the world through? How did my own lens shape the picture I was receiving and passing on to others? I wanted Champlain to be sympathetic. I wanted to think
So,
there were
let's
a
just
few
use one
white
of these
guys
then?
on the side
Or
of
no?
the ancients. I wanted to believe that there might
Right.
have been
I think we
a
make
better
all the
time,
27s out of one.
or
Okay.
another way we might have gone.
3, 6, 9.
So today I will
We got
do
each one.
what I said I
But then
would
we'll
Mr.
waste them in
Harper had
6
done
What are we doing here?
when
27?
he offered his apology to the First Nations citizens of this country. And that is, repeat mine. Benjamin Patrick, you are right. My script about wheat, which was meant to be light-hearted, was insensitive and off base. Did I ever believe that there was no culture before whites arrived on the Canadian prairie? No, of course not. Was I trying to
And I left
imply
just a
that
little
was the case?
gap when I went from the.
No.
Oh,
Did I imply it?
Don't know what either.
I went further than
but
that.
I'll cut one. 'cause we only-
Oh, and then remeasure from that? Okay.
In my attempt to be glib, I was thoughtless. You were right to call me out. Thank you. I'm sorry. This is Cold Specs with a season of doubt.
Yeah. Totally.
The other one's got pretty blown up.
Wow, the screws were
The light shines through. I'm dead set on you.
Starting a little
The
further.
light shines through.
Are those twos or threes? Okay.
Thy wild eyes fixed. Did you fall gently into place? I found a poorly veiled hunger to retreat into you. And
Look at my mad skills.
in the bleak night, dance like deprived of flight,
Yeah, this new girl, I'm really happy with it.
the body will come to understand.
Also, that one, you gotta crank it. Still got a gap.
Season of doubt.
Suck it right. Just keep going.
somehow that message didn't get to the team. And you know, one of the comments I was making last week when people were very excited about our very unlikely to be Ebola case that was here in Toronto, was that one of the things that I think was helpful that we learned during SARS was that we would not grossly ill.
This one needs to be adjusted
very quickly, but as long as they're not, the risk to you is really very, very, very small.
Was that more or less the what you wish?
This is the next panel, 17 and a half. Exactly the same as that panel.
Yeah. Are you planning to have a little fight yourself?
That's gonna be neat.
I was wondering whether it's grounded in the physical environment, in other words, the generation or the production, the first emergence of this virus depends upon tropical conditions or something of that kind, or whether, maybe it's a combination, in countries that are grotesquely poor,
So it really likes the kind of warmer weather and that sort of
30.
Okay.
Many folks understand viruses are not alive, so you can't actually kill them. You can deactivate them or they can become inactivated, but they are inert outside of cells. They're obligated intracellular parasites.
Okay, so here we are modifying the wall.
We need to move the panel from okay. You think so? Okay. So where do we take out the little bracket?
So I just need to remember that if I'm moving the trailer, that little bracket needs to go back together.
Okay, and up she goes.
Awesome.
And we're gonna leave the screw where it goes,
Perfect.
so that we don't have to search for it there.
So let's see if this goes in. Yeah.
So just give your corner one more little boot, or is it right against the jack now?
The marriage never happened. And so
Almost.
you have to
There we go.
go through some shenanigans
Excellent.
to say, I was
Look at that. That's going to be way better.
depressed,
So we're left with a little gap over here,
doing. Now, the problem with that is
which is like seriously not a big deal.
happened.
This is gonna be easily fixed with a
Children of that
piece of
marriage
scrap.
that never
Yep.
happened. Are they then bastards? Because they are not the product of the marriage, because the marriage didn't happen. So it's that kind of inability to be honest, which creates scenarios that are absurd, and it makes
Okay, so this is
people will doubt the more
Maybe a little weird. It's coming along.
add a 2x4 or some framing.
I was depressed, I was not in my right mind, I was confused.
All right. We're pretty much right back to where we were, but everything's underneath now. It's looking fantastic. A lot of jigging and whatnot, but we haven't really wasted any wood. All under the stairs is done. It's like you know what you're doing, my friend.
It's all part of the learning curve.
Hi, everybody. Okay, we're done for the day. Simon's gone. We packed everything up. We've got the entire this side of the trailer, so running down the kind of the entrance side of the trailer, done. And wow, it looks great. It's gonna work so well. It's a lot of work to do left, but we were just tired. Done. As you may have noticed from the video, we changed plans a couple times. One major one when we went from the outside to the inside of the skirting, which is a way better design. Anyway, yeah, long day, well worth it, a lot of fun, really good working with Simon, and a huge thank you for coming over and helping me with this. And he'll be back again, and we'll keep going. So I'm gonna have some food for the first time today, like I just said, and or maybe I won't just say it, like I'm about to say. as I show you my dinner, I'll show the dinner afterward. And yeah, so I'm just gonna eat and do some editing, hopefully get this video edited and at least rendered tonight. I don't know if I'll probably upload it, but regardless, awesome day, good friend, and now some good food, so well deserved. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, feel free, leave them in the messages or the comments, and I will do my best to get back to you. Take care. A nice oven baked tilapia with just salt and pepper, and a big bowl of peas and carrots with a little butter and some salt. Nice simple meal, and considering this is the first thing I've eaten today because I was full bore and forgot, I'm really looking forward to this. There's a funeral procession on the highway. Traffic screeches to a halt. There's people searching for a better way to live their lives. Oh, Johnny lived a good life, you'll hear them say. His tears of sadness soak the ground. The reaper crept in, took his breath away in the middle of the night. Oh, we celebrate the lives of the dead. It's like a man's best party, it only happens when he dies. Gather round to pay our respects while their souls are still searching for the light, searching for the light. So please don't come to me on my dying day. Just let me go all the things that I forgot to say racing through my mind. Oh, don't you bury me 6 feet underground, just burn my body in a box, let the ashes flow with the wind out into the night sky. Celebrate the lives of the dead. It's like a man's best party, it only happens when he dies. We gather round to pay our respects while their souls are still searching for the light, searching for the light. Searching for the light, oh, searching for the light.